Some freelancers are asking, will AI put me out of business? And so as a freelance writer, I've tested ChatGPT and a few other AI tools, and here are the results. So those of you who've subscribed to my newsletter, and you can find it through my profile, saw that I wrote my little newsletter intro about AI about 2 weeks ago, and I also then had AI write a same version of that newsletter opener, and I compared them side to side, and it was very obvious that AI is nowhere near the type of witty, clever writing that is my standard for my writing and how I write for clients. However, AI is not meant to replace really talented craftsmen and artisan creatives. It's just not. AI will replace the things at the bottom of the totem pole. So the really repetitive blog writing for the sake of SEO and content farming and things that are very dry and really not meant for human consumption. The thing about freelance copywriting and the types of content writing that I do is that I'm not just here being a typist, I'm a thought partner. So I often work with my clients to position their thoughts, to position them, to figure out what sources to pull from, to figure out how to put together an article or a web page or a landing page, or what kind of psychological kind of underpinnings of humanity should we kind of bring into this whatever we're working on to sell this project, to write this white paper, or do whatever. A lot of my work is pretty creative. I do a lot of storytelling and things like that. And yeah, sure, AI can do some very basic storytelling now, and I'm sure it'll get better in the future. But the thing that it is missing is definitely the human element. And it is missing that touch of what it means to be human, what it means to affect people. And while I can write poetry and write short stories and children's stories, I see everyone all over Twitter and TikTok doing that. I do think that the actual true value of a story is beyond the technical components, beyond having a beginning, middle, and end, or rhyming stanzas. It's about who is this written for and what does that look like. So if you want to stay competitive as a professional, as a freelancer, it's all about really refining your craft and figuring out, how can I be an artisan? How can I be a craftsman? How can I be an alchemist? How can I really improve my wisdom and my strategy when I'm approaching different things rather than just being a typist? And anybody who's been a freelancer for a while starts to pick up a lot of wisdom that is experiential. And these chat and AI tools are only as good as their inputs. Somebody who's really talented can know what types of questions to ask the chat GPT and things like that to get a desired response and then iterate from there. So these tools are only merely going to help us. They're not here to replace most of us. But that's not to say that robots are coming for us all. They definitely are.